Yes, sir, it's Isomolar, sirs and ladies. Welcome to another banger. Today, I've got some crazy gameplay for you guys. The one and only buffed Magneto, rank 4, unduped, against the Biohazard chapter in Cavalier difficulty. So, I'm starting off with Morningstar here, who is metal. And the key here is to build some prowess, obviously by using your heavies. What most people do is just charge heavies right away, and you don't want to do that. You want to throw a quick heavy, a few quick heavies. Magneto can have up to 5 permanent passive, well, not passive, but permanent prowess charges. And after building a few, 2 or 3, you can start holding your heavy, and if you hold it for 0.7 seconds, they double. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I started off with that, and now, we're just dishing onto this Morningstar, man. And Magneto just works great for Biohazard. The bleeds that he gets, he heals from them because he has reduced potency. He's not immune, but he has reduced potency. And right here we get the 40 maximum prowess charges, and we're doing the SP3 here for the most damage, and bam, she just goes down. That was so satisfying, so much fun to play. So guys, if this video gets, say, like, at least 10 likes, I'll upload another path for you guys using Magneto rank 4 unduped. And yeah, so here I wanted to showcase this matchup as well, because Black Widow is not metal, but Magneto still works great for her. And as you see, I'm just healing from these bleeds. I'm just doing some quick heavies. It's harder because she has ability accuracy reduction, as you can see, and my parries fail, but we're still getting them. I'm just trying to find an opening here. Come on, throw your special. Okay. Alright, so I got my opening there, and I'm just trying to figure out what's the best way of going about this. Let's try SP2, get an armor break. So the SP2 armor breaks, and every time you throw a heavy, it refreshes the armor break, and it's not the strongest armor break, but it is pretty good. So I do another heavy there. It's just tricky with the parries. You can't, it's kind of muscle memory. You land the parry and you just go right in, but you can't do that with Black Widow. She'll punish you, and her crit rate's pretty good with that buff, so she'll likely crit and you probably are going to go down. Now another strategy I can do is kind of just build up my prowess charges from this chapter, because the mutants who get a bleed, they purify it based on a special attack. So if you have like 2 or 3 bleeds, you purify by throwing a special, and you get a passive prowess for the rest of the match. You can only do that 20 times. That's something I could do. Maybe it's something I should be doing, but Black Widow is just playing very, very passive. And see if I can get a few bleeds right now. Okay, so we got 15. Alright, yeah, she is a little tricky to fight, but I wanted to just showcase that even in these non-ideal matchups, Magneto can still get the job done. You just gotta weave in these heavies whenever you can. Alright, it's 20 right there. This does SP1. As you can see, I got the passive prowess right there from the bleed that I had. And these Cavalier fights, they are long, they're pretty lengthy, but they're cool. I really enjoy the Cavalier difficulty this month, and hopefully they keep it going, because it's a challenge. I was auto fighting uncollected with my 565s, and it was just boring. I felt like it was just another thing I had to do in Marvel in MCOC, but now with the Cavalier difficulty, I have to think who am I gonna bring, which counters for which fights, and it's a lot of fun. You know, I think someone who has like rank 4s or rank 3s might have a tougher time, unfortunately, but you know, that's kind of the fun of the game. When I started this game, like everybody else, you know, I couldn't complete Uncollected. I was doing the easiest path every month, every chapter, to just get the exploration rewards, and unfortunately some people just have to do that for the cap difficulty. Okay, wow, got kind of distracted there, but she's tricky to fight, as you see. You know, the parries fell, my specials, and there's that node, that the power leak node, so that can be kind of tricky as well. And I was trying to do an SP3 before, and I accidentally threw my SP2. So like a parry right here. Alright, come on, let's hope this SP3 finishes. It's not an ideal SP3. You want to throw an SP3 when you have the maximum amount of prowess charges, which is 40. Okay, so that's an okay bleed. It's not the best, but let's just throw some combos, get some healing off here. Come on. Okay, so she goes down finally. So next up, we got this Rhino right here, and this Rhino can be a bit challenging because of the mechanic where he goes unblockable when he charges at you. You know, I wish Kabam would like put a timer, that way you know when he's gonna go unblockable, kind of like how Hulk Ragnarok, you know, there's a timer when he's gonna go unstoppable. I think that's, look at that, come on. But Magneto resisting that combo. But yeah, I really wish Kabam would do that. So I'm gonna try something else here. I'm gonna try to build up my passive prowess as much as possible here, but also heal up. So yeah, I've got 6 now. That's not bad. I'm gonna try to keep Rhino in the corner. I'm just gonna be, you know, try to do as much combos. Just keep him in the corner. Okay, I got lucky there. He wasn't unblockable. Okay, so I got 8 passive, and yeah, he's going down. These prowess charges are actually pretty good. Don't want to hit into the block, otherwise I get a poison. So I'm healing off a little bit. Okay, I got lucky there. He wasn't unblockable. Okay, I find the easiest way. Whoa, that was a hefty SP2, and he hits me with a little medium. I find the easiest way to fight Rhino is be aggressive, and it's a little harder with Biohazard if you don't have a poison mute. Wow, okay, my unstoppable saved me there. So Magneto also has this passive unstoppable, where you just hold your heavy, and you know, if the opponent hits you, it triggers and it resets. I believe it's every 14 seconds or 10 seconds, I don't remember, but it's a pretty cool mechanic. You know, it's a fail safe pretty much. So I'm gonna punish his SP with my heavy, heal off a little bit. I've got 14 prowess charges. Okay. This Rhino is beefy, but that's a pretty nice SP2. It didn't crit, otherwise I think, you know, that would have been very close to finishing him off. But yeah, Magneto is so good. Of course, he has his weaknesses. You know, if the opponent is stun immune, you'll have a tough time getting those prowess charges. You could always weave him in, you know, punish their heavy, but he's just so good against Metal champions, and Metal is one of the most annoying defenders right now. There's so many defenders out there, Darkhawk, you know, Ant-Man, and he just works so great for them. But yeah, these 20 prowess charges are putting in work. Healing off a little bit, SP1 to finish it off. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, I think that was the way to go. Build up those 20 prowess charges. They're pretty potent. So we have the second section of this path. We're going up against Punisher. Punisher can be a little tricky to fight, especially because of the SP ones. I am not the best at fully evading those SP1s, but I have done it in the past. I just don't like to take my chances. I just block most of the time. So we're gonna try to do a similar strategy here that seemed to work pretty good against the Rhino. Okay, punish that, get some healing off. Because yeah, I'm gonna be taking a lot of block damage from those SPs. He's gonna try to build these prowess as well. I think that's the better strategy. Throw SP1s, kind of bring them down with my bleed. Yeah, and Magneto also has his shrapnel bleed. I'm not like the best obviously at fighting with Magneto. I don't know his abilities memorized. I just started playing with him this week and he's just so good. And I was like, you know what, he works so well for this chapter, let me showcase his power here. Try to get these prowlers up. Okay. Yeah, so Magneto is just a phenomenal champion. Kabam did a great job. You know, back when the post was leaked by Dave, when he said that he would have chosen Magneto instead of Omega Red, that really, oh man, I forgot about that power leak. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so I feel like I knew he was gonna be really good because Dave wouldn't have teased that if he didn't see Magneto at his full glory. So, and you know, almost the whole community, a lot of people have Magneto. There's, for some reason, man, you pull the meme tiers all the time, and I bet you now that Magneto is, you know, beyond God tier. People are gonna have a tough time pulling him. Alright, get that evade right there, man. That's what I'm talking about. Drop a like for that Dex. Yeah, if you guys, you know, I can try to do it again, but I can't do it 100% of the time. So we got, what, 24 prowess charges? Let's see how much this does. And if the opponent isn't bleed immune, Magneto puts a pretty potent bleed. As you see there, ticking for 2.3 every half second. So that's pretty good, man. And it wasn't even maximum potential. And these health pools are pretty hefty. As you can see, these fights take a long time, but you know, it's awesome. I really love these fights. I think MCOC definitely did a good job listening to the community. I love how the community just, okay, I fell there, but luckily I can heal from this bleed. Yeah, so the Punisher goes down, and how many hits? I couldn't see there, but so yeah, he goes down, and we have this long shot here. I don't know, long shot is tricky, man. Long shot is pretty tricky. Okay, let's use SP2. Aw, dang it, messed up the evade. Alright guys, GG's. If you enjoyed this video and want to see another path done, please like. If there's 10 likes, I will drop the next path with Unduped Magneto. Thanks for watching, guys.